Short of the giant surprise ending that thwarted Patriots' perfection last season, it's more of the same in the AFC this year. New England remains the class of the conference. Despite Brett's move to Broadway and a star linebacker's insistence not to sit, Tom Brady's team is in the driver's seat.
To me, it's the Patriots and everybody else, but two teams in particular are really on the radar to be challengers, and that's the Chargers, who are almost as talented, maybe even more talented than the Patriots. I really picture the other one as not being the Colts, but the Steelers. I think the Steelers improved themselves in the offseason. They did lose their leader on the offensive line, Alan Faneca. That will be an issue. But I think they're a better team than they were, and they're a young team that's developing very nicely for Mike Tomlin.
In the AFC East, the defending conference champ Patriots decided to sit Brady in his injured right foot for the entire preseason, but that shouldn't impact a Pats juggernaut which last year bulldozed the league en route to a perfect 16-0 regular season.
I think the Patriots should run away with the AFC East again. They probably will clinch it by Thanksgiving. None of the other three teams in that division should scare them, not even the Jets with Brett Favre.
While the Steelers have the edge in the AFC North, the rejuvenated Browns promise to give Pittsburgh a tough fight for division supremacy, but disappointment, not a playoff berth, may again descend upon the Browns.
Cleveland's getting a lot of ride this year because it comes off a 10-6 season, very exciting offense, but a lot of holes in that defense. They didn't come through in the clutch when they had a chance to make the playoffs, so we need to see whether they've matured enough.
Peyton Manning and the banged-up Colts may have to struggle to capture the AFC South. Manning had minor knee surgery, and receiver Marvin Harrison returns after missing most of last season with a knee injury. Meanwhile, Jacksonville, with 11 wins last year, may put up a fight this time around. The recent shooting of offensive tackle Richard Collier could affect the Jags' psyche, but Indy's overall health will ultimately tip the scales.
The Colts have had a ton of injuries, and they have big, important players like Peyton Manning and Dwight Freeney coming off these injuries. Bob Sanders coming off injury, didn't play in the preseason.
In the West, no team's expected to challenge the Chargers and LaDainian Tomlinson, whom many consider the NFL's best player. The only real intrigue surrounds their star linebacker Sean Merriman, who could be risking his career by suiting up this year.
I question the Merriman's decision. He's had 4 doctors tell him that the knee needs to get surgery. I think one reason he's done this is they're missing Stephen Cooper, one of their starting linebackers, for 4 games. He's suspended, and Merriman didn't want to be out at the same time. But if he gets one hit on that knee, it could be career-ending.
Some may doubt Merriman's wisdom in playing, but it just may be the kind of perseverance that's needed to stop the Patriots from returning to the Super Bowl. Jim Militello, The Associated Press.